Hey Taurus, welcome to your weekly reading for November 17th to 24th. I am Charlene Lizette. Whether you are new or whether you are returning, a massive thank you to you. Either way, I hope you click subscribe and become a part of our collective. All right, Taurus, before we get started, I do need to give a huge shout out to Psychic Source for sponsoring today's video. Psychic Source is a fantastic online website. This is what it looks like, that helps to connect you with vetted and professional psychic advisors. When you go onto the website, you can take a look at the different profiles of the psychic advisors and pick the advisor that is right for you. It is a judgment-free zone. One of the psychics over at Psychic Source was actually able to accurately predict the next stage in my life, my love life. It's crazy. I talk about it all about my experience in the Manifest Your Soulmate video, which I'm going to pop at the end of this video here. It's a wonderful, wonderful platform. I strongly advise and recommend that you use it if you're looking for guidance in your life, all right? And Psychic Source has been kind enough to offer up to 40 minutes for just $19.80 for any of you that are new to Psychic Source. It's a $240 value. Use my link down in the description box below, okay, to book your session with one of their vetted advisors. And a massive thank you to Psychic Source for sponsoring today's video. Yes, it was. I just heard one of you want to know more about what they predicted. It's actually crazy. I mean, I'm not surprised because I know that they're professionals over at Psychic Source, but it was crazy because I went into the experience not even thinking like anything would turn out of it, to be honest, because I wasn't really looking for love. I talk about it in depth in that video, but they were accurate. They were accurate. And then I remember going back and going, oh my God, they nailed all these things. That's how I knew that they were a great website. And I'm so happy that I am partnering with them. Okay, so let's dive into your reading here. We got lots of revelations showing up here. I think a lot of truth is going to be revealed to you this week. We have blame. I accept responsibility for my well-being. Then we have you are not alone, isolation, physical connection, and community. And then we have Taurus, all right, and this Venus energy. I like that you're showing up in your reading, to be honest. It's yeah, it's good. It tells me that regardless of whatever dynamics you experience this week, you're going to be in your element. You're going to be in your personal power, which means that you're going to be really confident in the decisions that you make and how you deal with and or navigate whatever shows up. We have the Hanged Man, the Knight of Cups, and the Queen of Cups. It looks to me like somebody is coming in to make an offer towards you. It looks to me that there's a lot of introspection, a lot of self-reflection. Maybe some of you are going, even though I really like this offer, is this the right offer for me? Or, you know, you're in this place of going, well, how many times is this person going to offer me the world and then not follow through? Like, it kind of feels like a little bit of that, to be honest. It makes me feel like this person has really pure good intentions. If this is with respect to work, this is a really solid career opportunity. If this is somebody coming back from the past, because for some of you it could be, with respect to love, my advice to you would be to, one, guard yourself, but also at the same time be willing to listen, be willing to hear what they have to say. The Hanged Man, Knight of Cups to the Queen of Cups energy is really somebody here who has evolved, who has progressed. And so if it's somebody from the past coming back, they have evolved. If it's a career opportunity, they have the purest of intentions. They want to genuinely offer you something here that could potentially go the distance for you. I do find it interesting that at the bottom of the deck, we have that 8 of Swords and that 2 of Swords blocking that 10 of Cups, because I think some of you, if I dare say so, could be more up in your head versus here. And so because you're up in your head, intellectual, self-reflective, you might be trying to logicify something or make something make sense rather than trust that inner knowing, okay? Like, yeah. It's almost like a lack of self-trust a little bit, to be honest. The 8 of Wands to the Knight of Swords to Judgment. The truth is going to be revealed this week. And one way or another, you're going to find out the truth about the situation. In one way or another, things are going to be clarified. The Judgment card is a spiritual awakening card. It is a reckoning. It is Source asking you to answer the call. It is Source turning around and saying, hey, Taurus, you better step up. You better lead. You better listen. You better hear what's going on so you can understand how to navigate this. The Knight of Swords, Eight of Wands, more action energy, more communicative energy, more conversations, more discussions. So it's like this continual energy here propelling you and pushing you towards your ultimate goals. The Four of Pentacles at the end of this reading goes back to what I was saying to you. Don't shut yourself off completely, that you're not open to seeing the opportunities, but also don't just expose yourself. There's like a fine line between having strong boundaries while also being receptive. Mercury is retrograde. Mercury is also conjunct Mars. So, you know, some of these conversations could be very enlightening or illuminating, okay? We have a grand water trine happening, and Uranus is back in your sign. And Uranus is a planet of revolution. It's a planet of innovation. It's a planet of chaos, of change, of rebellionism. And so it could be asking you to really initiate some sort of drastic change with respect to your career and your finances, you know, and maybe for some of you, even your love life. And we'll dive into love right now and find out what's going on, okay? If you want to book a session with me, take any of my courses, work together with me in any capacity, it's down in the description box below. We have the Two of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands, and the Six of Pentacles showing up in your career and your finances, or in your love life, sorry. Nine of Pentacles here, or Two of Pentacles to Nine of Wands. The Emperor to the Eight of Wands. Wow, talking here is really tough right now. I wonder if some of you are feeling like you can't communicate your needs. Or I wonder if some of you are feeling like if I communicate my needs, it's going to get me in trouble. You know, like that kind of energy where you're just like a little bit worried that, oh, Shar, I don't know how to say this, Shar, to this person. Memories, dwelling, bittersweet. Yeah, I can't help but feel like somebody from the past is going to come ask for a second chance. Confusion, uncertain, unclear, unsure. Shar, do I take them back? I think the question, Taurus, is do you want to take them back? Or are you pondering taking them back because you're lonely? Rejection, abandon, dismiss, irrational fear. This could be an ex-husband, ex-wife, or it could have just been somebody that you thought you were building something nice with. Six of Pentacles, Four of Wands, and then that card of rejection here. And then you were like, wait, I thought we were building this beautiful thing, and then they rejected you, or they pushed you away, or there was some sort of interesting dynamic here that made you go, you know? My advice to you, because you're showing up in this reading, just right here, the remainder of the reading, you're not really showing up. Get out of your head. Get into your physical body. Go hug a tree. Go for a walk. Get out into nature. Okay? And if you truly can say to me with certainty that this person deserves a second chance, give them the second chance. But if you're humming and hawing and Mercury's in the microwave and we've got lots of energy here propelling us into a new chapter, maybe it's time to close that door and use this video to help you manifest your soulmate, your divine partner. All right, here's that video I promised you. If you want to book a session, work with me in any capacity, it's down in the description box below. Thank you for your likes, your comments, your shares, your subscribes. We'll see you later, alligators. Peace out. Bye.